Yeah.
Okay.
Once again, yeah, man, it's DJ Chase, Worldwide Sounds Records on. DJ Chase again. Yeah, New York City, what up? Smack 'em Radio. I see you. The Rush Hour Party Mix and the pregame party mix on Spotify, Apple Music Podcast, Mixcloud, YouTube, all of that goodness. But we got the great and the legendary in my book and in everybody's book. You should get familiar with her, the legendary V-Henny. So what's poppin', V-Henny? What's poppin'?
What's good? What's good? How you doing?
I'm chilling. We gotta get a year.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, man. So tell the people who V-Henny is. I like to do a little introduction for everybody I interview. So just give the people like like a maybe paragraph of who V-Henny is and what V-Henny does.
So basically, who I am, what I do. Basically, a media personality. I am the CEO and the founder of the Artistry, which is started off as a radio show. I pretty much I have my own platform as far as that. I do the art of music, which is I curate events, concert series, festivals, tours now. I started off as a hip-hop artist, and then I went basically the angle of media personality, more in the back end in a sense. Like I said, curating, producing and stuff like that as well. So in a nutshell, I do with marketing as well and consulting. I deal with a lot of independent artists, mainstream and underground and again independent.
Yeah. And I feel you. So where are you from? Like where are you from exactly?
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, you from the BX? You know it's crazy. I thought you was from the Heights.
Nah, homie. I mean, I used to hang out there like crazy, but now from the Bronx.
Yeah. Okay, so what made you transition? Because I know you're still an artist in a way, but the rebrand and the branding is ridiculous. And as somebody who does media and stuff, I'm trying to be like you. So what made you rebrand as a media consultant personality and more in front of the camera on the business side as opposed to the artist side?
To be honest, when the whole transitioning from being an artist to media, which is basically when I started off the Artistry, I fell in love with the process of being a media personality. It's something that I was always interested in. I looked up to legends such as Angie Martinez. I'm also a big fan of. I know that many people. There's a love and hate with him, but I'm a big fan of Charlamagne the God. Like certain people, that I looked up to, Joe Rogan, just like for podcasts and stuff like that. So I looked up to a lot of people as well. I felt as I continued to go that process, I fell in love with it. Being a media personality, hearing everybody's story, like it's deeper than what it is, So just diving into that, hearing their story, putting them out there, listening to the music, it just made me at that point realize like I love creating music, I love writing, I love performing. However, I just wanted to dive more into this, and that's what I did, and I've been going since.
Yeah. Now I feel you, and I deal with a lot of behind the scenes stuff myself, and I see the obstacles that females face. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say it like this: prior to maybe like 6 years or 7 years, because us vets like us, we've been doing this for a minute, but now it's more avenues for females, and it's actually becoming way easier now. The females is winning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to, applaud people like you for definitely breaking those barriers. For different. Not even just females, but just I guess we call them the hipsters and the the vibers and the nerds and the outcasts for basically getting in the front. So we don't have to wear a whole bunch of jewelry and do a lot of gimmicks and more positive, I guess, representation of hip hop and just music as a culture in general. So I see here that you were influenced by like Hector Lavoe, Slick Rick, the B.I.G., the great B.I.G. So how has the legends like that, how do you kind of implement their legendary caliber and the tactics that they use for your own likeness and your own, I guess, career path? Yeah.
Well, so I say this a lot, and like when I speak with a lot of people, like hip hop saved my life, right?
Yeah.
Hippie, Biggie was one of my first. Like I remember being dumb young, and then I remember dealing with a lot of personal issues. I had a very difficult upbringing, and I remember listening to. Okay, when I die, I want to go to hell. Which suicidal
ready
thoughts,
to die.
right?
Suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, ready to die. Suicidal thoughts, and I remember listening to that.
Yeah.
And that was such a big influence for me.
Yeah.
In a positive aspect, because although we already know how the song goes, but it was just I being at that age and realizing, damn, I understood what the hell he went through.
Yeah.
So when I look at Biggie, Hector Lavoe, Big Pun, just the legends that for me, they helped me in some way, somehow. They saved my life,
Yeah.
So like, I want to be that person. So I took that in, and I want to be that person that one day I can have somebody come up to me and be like, yo, V, because of your story, you helped me push through some of the difficult times that I went through.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. No, I definitely feel you on that one. Yeah. Yeah,
so that's how I try to take everything in as far as like the influence and just try to like put it into others, and just let them, as an artist, we already know as an artist, it doesn't matter what genre. As an artist, a starving artist, we have to go through some of the toughest times.
Yeah, definitely, like self-doubt. I can attest to that, especially being a DJ, because DJing, you're not always in front of the camera, so people think you're just playing for pigeons in an alleyway somewhere. You know what I'm saying? No,
it's true. Like, that's a fact. Like, so that's what, like, so with stuff like that, like how like I'm taking from those legends. I'm trying to be, I want to be a positive influencer.
Yeah.
But like, so that's what I took from them. I took from those that I consider to be the legends. From hip hop to salsa to DJs to breakdance, to just taking that information and taking that feeling, and I just want to give that to others. And this is why I am where I am. This is why I work the way I work.
Yeah. Now I definitely feel you on that. Everybody give V-Henny a round of applause. So yo, man, definitely on that one. Now with the Art of Music concert series, right? I do a lot of military grind, so we neck and neck. So and especially in New York City, and MOR bookings as well. They neck and neck as far as the concert series for the underground rappers. You know what I'm saying? But with the Art of Music now, I see a lot of artists that really don't be having it together. They don't have their presentation. They don't have bios. They don't even have music. They be playing music off their phone. Now, these artists that's on their showcase game and they underground come up game, any advice you have for them?
There's so many advices I can give.
Give it. All right, let's get two.
But
let's get two.
Just take your craft seriously. Understand. So like, this is the great thing with working with me or doing my shows, and I'm not taking away from anybody else, because everybody has a lot of people have those platforms as well aside from me.
Yeah.
But like with me, when doing my show, I am very big on personal development, artist development as well. So with that being said, if you come to me and you tell me before even coming to my show to perform, you need a bio.
Yeah.
I need a bio. I need music, and your music needs to be properly tagged. I need, if you tell me in order to perform the day of, you're not allowed to play your music over your phone. There's no auxiliary cord. No, we're not doing that. And I want your music to be set. You need to prepare. So what I can give to others is prepare yourself. Take your craft seriously. This is something you truly want. Then understand this is your job. This is your brand.
Yeah.
So understand that this is if you're taking your current, let's just say 9 to 5 or whatever job you have, and you take that serious, if you show up to work on time because you don't want to get in trouble by your manager, apply that same mentality to your craft.
There you go.
You understand?
There you go, artists. So you hear that? That's for y'all. The gems.
Yeah, like so just that's one thing. Like I like a lot of the artists that I work with, I help them with their marketing. I can bring you 5 artists guaranteed right now, and they'll tell you, V-Henny helped me doing this, that, and like they can give you a list, and it's because I do care for your craft. I do want to see you win. You know, I learned when I was a hip hop artist, when I was pushing my music and working, I had to learn all this on my own.
Real talk. Real talk. It's not easy out here, and especially as a female. Now, is it safe to say you represent the LGBTQ community? Is that safe to say that? Like, is that like kind of, or you just like in that lane?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, is it safe to say you're in the LGBTQ community? I want to say it right. I don't want to say it wrong.
Oh no, that's fine. So if I'm in that lane, I mean, it's known that I am. You know. It's known that I am a part of the alphabet people. No, it's, I mean, it's a known fact. You know, I'm open with my sexuality. You know, am I a part of the community? To be honest, not as I would like to. I'm more, if anything, I'm more part of the hip hop underground scene than the LGBT scene, you know?
Yeah, because I was, not to cut you off, I was asking more so because I know, like I started out with saying, it's a lot of hurdles, but things are transitioning now. Do you feel like now, being in 2020, things are more open to, and people are being more receptive, like to young MAs and different artists like that just are that don't even care, like nobody cares anymore, as opposed to before. Even I think the Brat just came out, you know what I'm saying? Well, officially came out, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's you know, that's helping, and you know, how do you feel about it being more accepted?
It is helpful that people are accepting it now. Yes. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like when I used to do music, I was not open with my sexuality. So now where I'm at now, moving forward, yes, I am open with my sexuality. It is easier now because it is accepting. However, we still battle with a lot. Like there's still certain battles that we have to deal with.
I feel you.
You know, and you know, is that gonna be like? Is that gonna take? You know, like will I stop or get mad at society? I mean, at one point I was, but now, you know, I've just learned. I think because I read a lot and I try to read a lot of like those self-help books.
Yeah. Who's your favorite self-help book?
I'm sorry?
What's your favorite self-help book?
My favorite? Wow, I just bought some books yesterday. It's funny. But one of my personal favorites, and I speak about. I should get money for this book. Two of my favorites would be Outwitting the Devil.
Napoleon Hill.
Yes.
Think and Grow Rich.
Yes. Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill is a great writer. That's one of my personal favorites, actually, going back to. And then I would say the 4 agreements.
Copy.
As well.
You
know, so I you know, so it's easier again. It's helpful that the society right now is accepting of it. However, there are still things happening that it's behind the scenes, and not too many people. If you don't live the lifestyle, or supposedly the lifestyle, you're not gonna know of, you know.
I feel you.
So, but other than that, I mean, to be honest, it's helpful. So I'm glad that we're in a place where it's helpful, where people are accepting, because I am able to be open with who I am.
Copy. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, and that's a great insight, because, you know, I dealt with artists, and honestly, with me, the only thing that matters is the green, and I don't care if they, you know what I'm saying, whatever they are, that don't have nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying, and I feel sometimes a lot of especially the older industry guys and the older mainstream industry guys, they still stuck in their ways, and that's why the music sometimes is not selling, or, you know, because you have to let an artist be an artist. And I know you know that, you know, being an underground magistrate in the underground scene. And another question before we get out of here is, I see you do like South by Southwest and all of that stuff, right? So with that being said, do you feel like the underground scene has this ceiling, or do you feel like you want to go to like a Hot 97 or a Power 105, or even as far as media, like a hip hop DX or one of the main bigger platforms, or you want to stay that independent, building the artistry brand?
You know, it's funny because that's been one of my biggest battles. Whether or not I want to get picked up or, you know, remain independent. You know, I'm open to the idea of getting picked up. My thing would be is just, the thing with me is that I want, it's funny, right? Because it's like what I want is like, is it too much to ask for? I want the creative. I want to continue having my creators content, you know, like I know I'm vulgar with certain things, and I know I can stir up the pot as with certain things as well, like when it comes to my content, you know. Yeah. So when it comes to corporate, let's just say, you know, like the labels or like. Of course. Yeah, you know, when you have to be limited with certain things, and I don't do well with limitations. Me neither. So that's why it's been one of my battles, whether or not I want to go that route or not. Mm-hmm. I am open to the idea. Okay. I am open to the idea. We just have to be with conversation and contracts and see, you know, what's being offered.
Yeah. Okay. That's and on that note, V-Henny, I want to thank you for calling in. We're gonna do more interviews, so we got a lot to chop it up because we always both doing so much. And the podcast is popping right now. I got the interviews on. Like, I had to switch it up because as you took your 2 year hiatus, I took my 2 year hiatus to develop an artist. So now I'm getting back in the podcast game. Yeah.
I see you grinding. I see you working. You know, I respect the hustle, and, you know, continue grinding, because I really do respect what you have going on as well. You know, so
Thank you very much.
Continue grinding because you inspire me as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't really hear that a lot, but thank you. I try. Definitely. Yeah, plug your YouTube show, your radio show, your social media, and everything like that, so they can tune in and lock in.
Okay. So you can follow me on Instagram, social media VHENNY _. That's on IG. As far as the show, the Artistry Show, you can find all platforms is the Artistry NY. That's for Facebook, IG, and Twitter. The Artistry NY, and you can catch the show every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on YouTube, live, and on the website, theartistry.live. So www.theartistry.live, and you'll find everything there as far as content, social media, blogs, and radio content, everything.
There you go. Everybody, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, locking in with DJ Chase, Worldwide Sounds Records, the Rush Hour Party Mix on Connecticut's own Smack'em Radio, and the Pregame Party Mix podcast on all the joints, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all the goodness. Yeah, we out of here. DJ Chase, keep it locked.